Hey, what is going on, everybody? Boilon here, back for another video on Raid Shadow Legends. And in today's video, well, we are knee-deep in the Tholen Foulbeard Fusion event. We are on our way towards him, if that is something that you are working on, but that's not really the topic here of today's video. We are here to talk about the new summon pool that has been made active today. It will be available for the next 4 days or so, but the ability to get the free-to-play Prism Shard, that is only going to be available for the next 3 days. Now, this one is a pretty good summon pool because it does include the new character that's out this patch, Balar the Lost. And I have spoken about Prism Shards in previous videos. There are usually an event to get one free Prism Shard for all players, free to play. It does require some grinding, but I do believe that this is really important to get, and I think it is worth doing so because these shards are even better than your standard sacred shards. Yes, you know, they're the same in the sense that you are getting a epic or a legendary character, but the pool is greatly reduced, and oftentimes these pools have a lot of really good champions. So I do want to kind of talk about how there's a lot of great damage-based champions this time around in the Savage Summon pool. Also, in the epic side of things, there are a lot of Lady Mikage fusion characters that will go over here that are worth picking up. So even if you don't get yourself a legendary, because odds are it probably will be an epic, that's still a free champion that you're walking away with just for doing a little bit of grinding. We're going to talk about that and more in today's video. But before we do get started, I do want to remind people that if you haven't started playing Raid Shadow Legends yet, what are you waiting for? Because if you download using the QR in the top right or in the link in the description down below, you can get yourself a free Corrado Fox Hunter Legendary. And that is not all, because there's going to be 3 epics that you can get as well. Tagore, Ugo, and Thane at account level 10, 20, and 30. Now, this is normally also when I tell you about the brand new promo code that is going around in Raid Shadow Legends as well, and that's going to be the promo code of none other than Tholen Foulbeard himself. So if you start an account within the month of June, I believe this promo code is only active for a month, using Demon Slayer, you can get yourself Tholen Foulbeard absolutely for free. It is wild. The first time that they've really had promo codes for new players that include the fusion event that we are running right now. Absolutely wild, but I wanted to kind of point that out for people. Anyways, so let's get started with the video here today. And because the Dungeon Divers event just went live again, this is the second Dungeon Divers event, but this one in particularly contains a Prism Crystal here at 5,000 points. Now, yes, Dungeon Divers is grindy as all hell. If you are a new player, I believe this 5,000 is actually cut to 2,500 for a Prism Crystal. So it is easier for new players, especially within the first month. I believe they get the easier events and tournament milestones. I'm going for Glensage Sithril anyways. I'm not quite there yet, but I will be grinding out to 5,000 because, well, I really want to pull more of these characters. There's a good pool in here, and I think that it's really worth doing. Now, what I have been doing is I have also been trying to double dip here with Dungeon Divers with the current Ice Golem tournament. So if you haven't done this yet, make sure that you're doing this and double dipping. I want to get this epic book, and I'm just going to finish that off because I'm on my way there for Dungeon Divers anyways. And then after that, well, you could, if you still need to finish champion training, this is going on for another 18 hours. So if you do need to kind of push a little bit further on this, you can do some more food grinding, right? Farm some shields. That's on 12-3. You know, that's going to give you some points for Dungeon Divers as well. Now, if you've done both of these things like I have, then there isn't a ton of stuff that you could do to do that. But the one thing that I would probably recommend is farming more of the event dungeon. Now, lucky for me, I've managed to find a team where I can auto farm stage 20 of the event dungeon. So that gives me the 5 to 6 star accessories, but mainly the pinpoint accessories, which is going to be absolutely critical for this kind of stuff. Now, if you're not there yet, don't worry, because even if you get to, I think, around stage 13, you can still get up to 6 star accessories. It just doesn't cut out the 4 stars. So that's a little bit unfortunate there. So another great way that you can use your energy to farm gear, because pinpoint accessories, once they go away, you know, it's going to be gone for probably a couple of months. So I would keep that in mind. Pinpoint accessories are absolutely critical and amazing for character building, for your gear. Just really good. So again, a couple of things that you could be doing with your energy in order to farm and clear Dungeon Divers, because this is going to take a bit of grinding to do. It is a pain in the ass. I typically hate Dungeon Divers, actually, and if I could skip it, I totally would. But now it's given me multiple reasons to want to clear this, namely the prism crystals, but also the rare as well. There's also some other good stuff along the way that you'll pick up on the way to prism crystals. But I do want to talk about the pull in general, because this is something that I try to engage with every time they come around. Usually it's every I don't know how often they run summon pools, but at least once a month, right? I want to say like maybe once every 3 to 4 weeks, but I actually don't know off the top of my head because I haven't been playing that long. I'm still actually less than 5 months into my raid account, but I do want to do a couple of pulls here today. Now, normally I would be doing this with my free to play one that I am going to be getting through the grinding, but my Dungeon Divers is going to take a little bit longer to finish up. And so for the purposes of this video, I do want to get the video out a little bit quicker. And what I am going to do here in today's video is I'm going to pick up 2 of these medium, the prism crystals to do some pulls here, which means I'm going to have a third one later on off camera that I'm going to have as well. I'm just not going to have it in time to do this video because I want to put this out for you guys. Now, there is a mercy system for prism crystals. If you do pull these, it is after 20 summons without getting a legendary. Now, I think I've only pulled 2. It wasn't until the, you guys might have saw my last video that I did on the prism crystals as well. That one was a little bit easier because it did also come. You got the prism crystal, I believe, for farming a Gear Ascension tournament, which is going to be coming in tomorrow, but it is not this time around. There is going to be some other good stuff, I suppose, that's going to be in there, particularly also if you want to farm the forge crafting stuff. That's going to be available in the Gear Ascension tournament if you have spare energy that you want to grind out that. But anyways, for the purposes of this, you do have to farm the Dungeon Divers to get that done. Let's go and pick 2. We're gonna see how we do here, right? Because I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do this on the side here. I'm gonna buy for 28 Canadian dollars. I'm gonna buy 2 pulls for this. It's typically equivalent to about 10 US dollars per pull. Now, this actually is much better value than Sacred Shards. The downside is, of course, is that you can't really hold on to them. You can't really use them to, make progress in other events, those kinds of things. So do keep that with a grain of salt. But by and large, and did it go? Where did it go? Did I immediately get it? Actually, where did it go into here? I do have it. Okay, so it's immediate. I didn't have to check my inbox. My bad. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna hope for the best, right? I think odds are not that high that I'm gonna get a legendary, but you never know. I might get lucky, and fingers crossed that I do. So what we're going to do here today is we're going to turn on that epic pull music and we're going to see how we get done for this. Now, who knows? Maybe my third pull. There's Uzul of the Jade. Let's take a look at some of the characters. They're pretty good. Honestly, the one character I hope I don't get is this guy, Moto of the Field, because I do actually have him, and he's not really a focus for me right now because I don't have Esme the Dancer, who does have quite a bit of the functionality for his kit. But there are some really good epics in here as well, including some of the characters that you need for Lady Mikage. There's like LaQuane's in here, but there's also like 4 of the other epics that are in here as well, part of the fusion event. So if you still need to get Lady Mikage, this is also another good thing for, I guess, some consolation prizes, if you want to call it that way. Otherwise, there's some decent Allure, another great epic character with turn bar rewind. I'm honestly a big fan of Fane. Fane is part of my clan boss team. We have Farrakhan the Fat, another great epic character, Neldor Rhymeblade for Fire Knight Hard. So there's some pretty good champions in here, but let's see how we do. Let's get in for number 1. Let's see. Is Boilon lucky here today? We got a purple? No, but we got a another Fane. I'm actually thinking of duping her. I think my Skinwalkers, Faction Guardians are pretty much done, and this would help me push, I guess, a little bit farther in my clan boss. So there we go. Let's go for my second Prism Crystal here today and see what we do end up getting. Will we get lucky here today? We got another purple. But Lady Quillen, I think, might be a Lady Mikage fusion. She does have some good AoE as well. Places a critical damage buff and attack buff on all allies if this is a critical, so I do want to make sure that her crit chance is pretty high. So might be a pretty good AoE nuker as well, but I do believe that she is indeed for the Lady Mikage fusion to get Tatsu. So that was actually, it was a consolation prize, but it was a good one nonetheless. That gives me 1 epic closer to Lady Mikage. I have 3 of the 8 that I need for the 2 legendaries here. I did not, unfortunately, get a legendary, but it's not all out yet. I still have 1 more free to play once I finish all this damn Dungeon Divers grinding. Yes, it is a bit of a grind, but I absolutely do believe that this is worth it. And yes, I did spend money, but the free-to-play Prism Crystal, though, is absolutely free to play. Just gotta put in the effort to do the grind, and you will walk away with yourself a free epic or legendary. And you never know, right? Some people in my clan have got super lucky on just a single pull, and you might walk away with something really great that's going to change the shape of your roster. So I just wanted to let you guys know about that. Now, before we go, I do want to kind of remind people once again that if you haven't started playing Raid yet, what are you waiting for? Because you can, with the QR code in the top right hand of the screen or in the link in the description down below, get yourself a free Corrado Fox Hunter, as well as 3 free epics, Tagore, Ugo, and Fane, who we just pulled here today at account level 10, 20, and 30. And for a temporary time only, you can get yourself a free Tholen Valbeard by using the promo code Demon Slayer in the first 48 hours of a brand new account, alt account, whatever you want to do. If you're playing this game again, use the promo code Demon Slayer. Then you don't have to go through all the pain of the fusion event that a lot of us are running right now. That's going to be the end of this video, everyone, and I hope you have a great one, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
And if you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and you'll be greatly helping out the channel. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one.